What up, y'all? So this is my stubby, super short M870. It's one of the originals. This is a Tokyo Marui, made in Japan, and I butchered it, and I just made it smaller. So, anyways, it has a 6-inch barrel. So this is the outer barrel, of course, but the internal barrel is from here to here. It's about 6 inches. Overall length of the whole entire gun, minus the stock, actually is 16 inches, right about 16 inches, because I have a pistol grip version, but I wanted to use the stock version because I like using the stock as a cheek weld, more or less. So the total length of that with the cheek weld, little stubby stock, is 21 inches. So, and I wanted to show the tracer unit and basically explain how the wiring works with that. And I'm not gonna actually take the whole thing apart because that's a big pain in the ass to do so. So anyways, I have a 9-volt battery, and this powers some LED flat top, I think 3mm LED bulbs, and I'll explain how those sit. So, alright. So, yep, that is on. You can see that the LEDs are lit, and you can actually see the bulb in there as well. So, for the barrel, I just cut down the barrel, and it's pretty straightforward. I drilled a hole inside right there in that corner. Either corner works. The wiring runs through the loading mechanism area. So here's the loading mechanism, you can see right there. And the wiring actually goes up and around, hugs the wall, goes right here, and you can see the wiring go alongside the inside of the shell ejection port, or shell ramp right here. And then it totally bypasses the shell because I used the original wire, some really thin wiring actually, and I just put some electrical tape over it, and it goes right over and doesn't get bothered by the shells. And the wiring goes through the handle, right under the trigger mechanism. And I have actually a phantom paintball trigger shoe right here. So the wiring actually goes under, and I use this, I think this is actually a real steel glass-filled nylon M4 buffer tube adapter. This is not the Angry Gun stock adapter. This is just one I got off eBay. So this is nylon. It was easy to drill through, and the electrical, the wiring actually goes through, and I drilled a hole right here, and I drilled another parallel hole going upward right there, so it just goes in and then down. And then I'll show you the inside actually. So here's the 9-volt battery. So the wiring actually just goes right in there alongside the HPA line. So the HPA line is a real thin, I don't know the diameter of this, I think it's like 6mm or something like that. But yeah, super thin, and that is alright. And the LEDs are on the chamber, hop-up chamber. So you have to drill one right here, one right here, and one right here. So a good way to visualize that, because I'm not about to take this apart, is, so here is the magazine tube. To modify this to work with the 870, you have to make this cut just like the back of the regular magazine tube, a lot longer than this actually, and you just cut the exact same, just like this one, and you drill a new hole right here to accept the screw, and you have to push the hole down so it dimples in, so it's the screw top is flush, and then that way you can retain your threads and put a thread cap, magazine tube cap on there. But anyways, so back to the LEDs. Imagine this being the actual inner barrels for the 870, and they actually look just like this. The inner barrels, they have a cut on the back and a horizontal cut on top, and then the hop-up rubber will sit on top. We have two little nubs right here and here. So when you're drilling the holes for the LEDs, you have to drill a hole right under the hop-up rubber and in between the two BBs, because two BBs will sit right here and here when the gun's functioning. So you have to drill right in the middle. A little forward is good. Too far back, then sometimes the BBs won't catch the LEDs, but it should, because it's really bright LED. So anyways, drill a hole here. Then you put the LED, which is I think it's a 2 or 3 millimeter flat top UV ultraviolet LED. These you can buy a pack of 20 for like $5 on eBay, and these have a resistor built in, so you can see the little bump right there. That's the shape of the resistor. So that would go right in between, just like that. You have to drill a hole straight through, and then when you feed the hole through, when you have the hole in the barrel, you don't want it to stick out that far for obvious reasons. That will block a BB. So you want the LED to sit flush with the barrel, just like that. So yep, and that's how that works. So you can kind of see down there, you don't see it protruding too much in that one chamber, but that doesn't stop the BBs. So all right, I'm gonna put this back together and I'll show you the pump. Okay, you push the wires over so they don't get crimped. That's it. All right, the pump arms are there. So yeah, you can tell this is like a lot shorter than stock, and the magazine tubes go on just like that after you put the two screws in. So let me continue putting it all back together. The whole barrel, outer barrel assembly, and then I use my 3D doodle pen because I don't have a 3D printer. I wish I did, and I don't know how to use CAD to use to make the designs for the 3D stuff. So with that being said, I have a friend of mine that does that, and he's been on vacation, but he's back, but he has to balance work because he's an actual engineer. So anyways, he's right around the corner, and he helps me out a lot. And but anyways, if I don't want to bother him, I'll just 3D doodle stuff for myself. And this looks crude, it looks ugly, but it works. So that will go there. This will go on top right there. I'll put the screws in, and this will meet with the pump arms. And again, I didn't show you this, but the pump arms you have to cut, and so they don't, because normally the pump arms stick out pretty far, and if you're gonna make your gun short like this, you gonna want the pump arms to be shorter. So I cut a hole in the pump arms, and I threaded the tip of it so it can accept the screw. Okay. There you go. And then you're going to slide the magazine tube back on, like so. And the bottom screw for the magazine tube back on. And that's it. Short barrel M870. Okay. So So you can see down there, nothing. It's just LEDs. And when I cock the gun, it just you can see the BB is right there. All right. Let me shoot into something. Here's my hat. Fold the hat. Shoot into the hat. Son of a bitch. I shot my finger. Good thing I had the hat there, but anyways. Yeah, so the tracers obviously work. And that's it. Nothing else to it. So it's a short barrel M870. Yeah, so for the next video, I think I'm not sure if my friend's gonna have that adapter ready for the SSG, the magazine holder. But I think if he has it ready, I'll do a video about that. But he's still working on the design aspect of it, and the because he wants it to look kind of cool, and so do I. I don't want it to look like a plain magazine. But anyways, I might fix my semi-auto 870 that shoots 6 BBs at a time. But this is the magazine adapter for that, and this magazine adapter will actually fit on any M870 and any Jag arm, scattergun, or a double eagle, whatever clones. So this would actually go right there, and uses a body screw right here, and you have to drill and tap 2 new holes right here and here. And there's plenty of meat right here for you to be able to do that. But overall, it looks something like this, and that looks pretty cool. And the guy who makes this, his name is Brian, and his LLC is Kinetic Action. And you might have seen some of his stuff, but I plan on promoting his stuff a lot because he kind of doesn't do very much social media, and promoting a lot of his freaking awesome products, which he needs to do, but I'm gonna probably help him with that because he needs to get his name out. But anyways, yeah, so this is an adapter I'm going to use on the semi-auto, and I think I have enough parts to make another M870, and I'm going to do a tri-shot, not the 6-shot. So I might do a tri-shot, either a red line, maybe a Wolverine, or a Polestar. Actually, you know, I think I'm going to get the N7 red line. See if maybe they'll sponsor me one of those, and I'll be able to put that into an M870 or even a tri-shot. Yeah, I'm gonna use a tri-shot Fab Arms tri-shot. That one, that's a pretty cool gun. So I'm gonna do a short barrel Fab Arms tri-shot with a N7 engine in there. So yeah, so it should be a semi-auto shotgun. But yeah, guys, all right. Sorry for the long waited videos. I think it took me a month to make another video, but I've kind of been down because of what's his face taking my intellectual properties and marketing off of it. So that if someone does that, it really makes you not want to do anything when it comes to your hobbies. So I'm gonna keep trying to make some videos, and hopefully I can get some recognition for stuff. So, alright guys, peace out.